Hello everyone, good afternoon and welcome to Coach on the Rocks by me, TK. It's lovely to see you and hopefully you're having a wonderful week. Today I wanted to talk about being obsessed with things. Yeah, there are times when myself, and I'm hearing it also from my coaching clients, when we really get stuck onto something, when there's something that clearly we really want done, or we really believe, needs to be there, and we're getting really impatient, really annoyed. And I guess we're not doing ourselves any favors with that. Let me know if you ever had a state like this, my dear audience. And what I would say is I've suffered this state recently with being really impatient and I didn't know what to do. And it was actually yesterday and I hated it. So there's a couple of, I'm sure you can recognize this state from your own life. The way to deal with that, there's a couple of ways that you can actually try to alleviate this frustration. One would be to obviously alleviate the source, as in get something done or get someone to do something, but it's not always possible. And if it was, I guess you would have done it by now. I think a more interesting approach and a more interesting problem is how do you deal with that with the root cause persisting? And there's actually possibly 2 or even 3 ways of doing that I found work for me and work for my clients. One is to actually do some mindfulness exercises. It helps you to get the problem into perspective, right? It's really hard to fix a problem when this thing is really latched onto you and it's sucking you dry and not letting you out, right? If it's out right here at your neck, it's just incredibly difficult to do anything with. On the other hand, when you get into a mindfulness exercise, what you will find is that you're focusing on something, focusing on your body, on the voice of the guided meditation or any other kinds of activities, you will find that it's a bit easier to look at it from a certain distance. Another thing to note, another way to deal with that is get someone's perspective, right? Get someone to help you with getting a particular perspective on this thing that's bothering you. Just talk to someone. It can be a coach like myself, but it can also be a spouse, a colleague at work. If you are brave enough to share, which I'm hoping you are, you will be able to, get someone else's perspective, which will help you get the perspective yourself. If you don't want to talk, another option is maybe, well, if you don't want to talk, I guess recording a live video and transmitting, going live is probably not an option for you, but you can just get a pen and paper and write it down. It's also getting it out there. Just do anything you can to get it out of your mind. Thirdly, I guess you can just distract yourself with something else. It will also help you gain the perspective on the object that you're obsessed about. It's not letting you go. All these things can work, and I took the first advice yesterday, got some mindfulness exercises, and you know what? The problem resolved today. I wasn't that focused on it, and the thing I was waiting for actually happened. But I know there will be more things like that, and it's just unavoidable. So hopefully my tips have helped you, even if just a bit. With that, all the best for today. I will do my best to be live with you tomorrow. And until then, have a nice day. Bye bye. I need to click the button.